What's going on, everybody? C4 here today, bringing you the newest episode of Super Bowl or Bust, and we're going with the fattest team. Yeah, as you can tell, you know the last couple ideas. We're going into like attributes, if you will, and this seemed less logical. We've done shortest players, we're gonna do tallest players. Why not do the big old chunky monkeys and see what we could do? So we put them on the Bucks. I don't know why I picked the Bucks. Maybe just Pirates. Think Pirates are fat asses. Looking at the actual depth chart, though, for the most part, I've gone with the heaviest player. In some cases, I've taken liberties so we, have some decent players, and we're not going to be complete liabilities. So at the quarterback spot, we're not starting out hot. We have Cardale Jones, who's 6'5", 253. Backup is Jared Johnson, who's 6'5", 251. I was actually kind of surprised that Cardale was the heaviest quarterback in this year's Madden. I would have thought, a guy like Ben Roethlisberger, or like a big fat guy like Ben Roethlisberger might have been the top guy, but it is Cardale Jones, 65. I've seen crazier things, though. 65, maybe tough to make it work, but our wide receivers are pretty stacked. At the running back spot, we have Eddie Lacy here, 5'11", 255, and LeGarrette Blount, 6 feet, 250, for a nice 1-2 power run punch. We have here at fullback Will Tukufau. I don't even know how to fuck. The fullback, the fat guy that seems to fuck up every time on the Seattle Seahawks, 6'2", 280. At the wide receiver spot, we're going with Kelvin Benjamin, just put the heaviest guy here at 6'5", 245. And then we have Demaryius Thomas, 6'3", 230. Mike Evans, 6'5", 225. Terrell Pryor, 6'4", 233. 6'5", 230 for Vincent Jackson. So like I said, we're putting Mike Evans here at the number 3 spot. He isn't the heaviest, but we need to have our 290-plus wide receivers out there. The tight end spot, we're going with Michael Williams from the Patriots, who's 6'6", 304. Backup, we got Nick Jacobs, 6'5", 295. Rico Gaylor's the basketball player, 6'8", 290. Left tackle, we're going to be going with Cordy Glenn, who's 6'6", 345. A lot of spots on the offensive line. I'm trying to go with the higher overall because they're only a couple pounds off. Teo Fabuluju. This guy was going to be like a wrestler or something. 6'6", 353. At left guard, we're going with Kalichi Osemi, who's 6'5", 330. We just kept Kevin Pedophile here because he's the meme from the Bucks. At the center spot, we're going with Brandon Linder, who's 6'6", 320. At right guard, Denzel Good, who's 6'5", 355. We also have Cyril Richardson here, who's 6'5", 343. And at right tackle, we're going with Trent Brown, Gator Made, 6'8", 355. So, my God, this team bus probably scraping, making sparks down the fucking runway. Left defensive end, of course, we're going to have to go to a 3-4 front. So, we're going to go Daquan Jones, 6'4", 322 for left end. And at right defensive end, we're going with the piece of shit, Chris Baker, 6'2", 320. Fuck this guy. We also have Red Bryan, who's 6'4", 323. And Zach Kerr, who's 6'2", 335. But again, we kind of want to give our defense a chance. And defensive tackle, going with Snacks, 6'4", 350 as our starter. We have Don Terry Poe, 6'3", 346. Knighton, who's 6'3", 355. But Harrison Snacks give us the best chance here, pulling out the run. Left side linebacker, we're going Pernell McPhee, who's 6'3", 275. At middle linebacker, we have Hightower, who's 6'3", 265. And Ray Malaluga, who's 6'2", 255. And at right outside linebacker, we're going with Trent Murphy from the Redskins, who's 6'5", 290. Almost a 300-pound linebacker. Mother of God. The secondary, again, kind of taking liberties here to took the best players forward, but they're still not too far off. So we have Xavier Rhodes, who's 6'1", 220. Sean Smith, 6'3", 220. But then we have Sandra Cummings, who's 6 feet, 223. And Brandon Brown, who's 6'4", 220. So, man, the secondary's not terrible. Free safety, going George Oloka, who's 6'4", 225 from the Bengals. And at strong safety, Taylor Mays, 6'3", 236. I was surprised. I thought this was going to be Cam Chancellor all day long. He's not even really that heavy. Cam Chancellor's like 225 or something like that. So we're going with, why weren't you ever good? It kind of made sense you were never good, but maybe one of the most hyped up athletic freaks in college recent memory is Taylor Mays. Kicker, we're going with Seabass, who's 6'1", 260. And punter, Shane Leckler, 6'2", 237. So reuniting the old special teams days. Anyone that played Madden in the early 2000s, Leckler and Janikowski on the Raiders are always like 99 every single year. So that is going to be our base roster. And for those of you guys that don't know, what I want to do here is we're going to play just this first game so we can actually just see how things go with the heaviest team. And then we'll just sim the rest and see if we can make a playoff push. I don't think we... This is like a meme roster here. I'm not fully expecting this roster to be, overly dominant. Well, we definitely have some key pieces. Our wide receivers are sick. We have a good run game. I mean, we've seen countless times when we sim with LeGarrette Blount, well, maybe more so because he's on the Eagles and Patriots. Anytime we have Sim with LeGarrette Blount, he has gone off. The offensive line, for the most part, solid. We have a couple good offensive linemen there. The center and left tackle are really good off the top of my head. Oh, the whole left side. You having Cordy, Glenn, Calicio, Semele, Brandon Linder. That's decent. Defensive line is good. Linebackers are good as well. So I think we have a shot here. I think we have a legit chance. Maybe 9-7 wild card, maybe something like that. But we're going to open up here against the Atlanta Falcons, so it's a divisional rivalry. But because we have such a low quarterback, this team will go as far as Cardale Jones wants to take us. Here's what we're going to do, actually. I actually found something out. Because we can just do this one. Play all offensive snaps. And then you could skip them if you don't want to do it. But at least, because how many times I complain that I'm not even getting, I won't even touch the ball till the end of the second quarter, and it's like a 3rd and 17. So I think playing all offensive snaps and being able to skip those when I want, that's going to be the new way that we'll finish out this season here. Boom, we hit Kelvin Benjamin. So I'm expecting every time we get the ball and get ready for contact, I'm just going to go for the truck stick because everyone on our team is a big old thick. I shouldn't be calling these guys fat. Well, I mean, there's a difference between fat and thick. But we got a couple thick bitches on this team. As that goddamn notifications keep popping up. There we go. Hitting Demaryius Thomas. Only winners get wings. Very nice. I'm on the 50-yard line. Him with the play action here. So far, decent protection. We haven't got roughed up. We got Kelvin Benjamin maybe on the jump ball. Okay, or we just get eaten alive by fucking Wheeler. Who the hell is that? Philip Wheeler, former Miami Dolphin. Okay. This is gonna be tough because I can't run my slants because these guys just aren't quick enough. Oh, Cardale taking off. Forget he's a mobile QB, baby. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I can't do this. I need to have Mike Evans up there. Mike Evans, everyone knows he's probably one of my favorite wide receivers. I don't have too many times I can play with him. So let's just swap that right there. Fuck. He's still playing. Benjamin is still playing. He just won't be on the field all the time as our slot. He's basically going to be a glorified tight end too. But I need to get Mike Evans out there. He the god. So we get this 300-pound tight end here involved. Throw it right across the middle. Oh, he truck. Look at him going. I'm surprised at the tight end spot, Michael Ho'omawa and Manui. Remember, he was on the Patriots for a while. I think he's on the Saints now. He's a big guy. All right. Cardale Jones looking fire here. Just so a quick one here to Jacobs, who gets his feet in bounds. 4-4 for 26 yards. Lethal efficiency here. But yeah, for Super Bowl Bust, I think, obviously there's not a whole lot. We probably got, we'll say give or take 10 more episodes, maybe. But I think this style's a little better because someone suggested this. Oh my God, let's get in 300-pound tight end touchdown. That one is a short video. Everyone knows it fucked up. So I figured if I at least play with the first one, it makes you so you're like, oh, is it gonna work? At least we get to see that team. So, you kind of get two birds stoned at once here by playing the first game. Makes the videos not spoilery because maybe he does something good with them. And it also, look at this, we're rocking and rolling. And it also gives us opportunity to play with the team. Sometimes we do Super Bowl Bust, we don't even get to play with it. It just fucking fails. It's a 6-minute video. At least this one here we could try it. And now that we're doing themed videos versus putting one guy on one team and seeing what he does, that's a bad throw. I kind of want to play with this. Let's see how these big players. I mean, we did the small players. I think we made the playoffs with the small players. So, yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling here. So Kelvin, man, he's getting tackled by first contact a lot of times. 3rd and 4. First half is closing now. Let's just go corner strike again. See if we can get to that matchup on the outside with Mike Evans. It looks like this is a good setup. Anyways, turned out to not be great as we get sacked. I think that's Barrett. Brooks Reed is his name, I think. Get me out of this shit. All right, they're able to get some points. All right, now we let him sim until it's a damn tie ball game, and now C4's going to take it over. So let's see if we can run it here. Who's our starter again? We have Eddie Lacy. We have 3 turnovers, which is not surprising because our quarterback's 65 overall. But what I don't like is the fact that we just have not been running the ball, and I still suck at that whole game. I played so many hours this game, still suck at the button mashing thing for the break tackle. I think that's a stupid feature, to be honest with you. I think your attributes should be the deciding factor in that. It should be if you have 80 trucking and a guy's tackling with 50 tackling. Oh, X was wide open. That was a bad throw. X was wide open. Oh, we don't have any turnovers yet. Since we have 3 turnovers, but we have no interceptions thrown. So I'm going to guess fumbles probably. Sack fumbles. Oh, fit that in. Oh, what a ball and what a catch to Demaryius Thomas. That was a tough throw, man. I'll take that. Only winners get wings. Everyone on this team's going to be getting wings after this. Going to Wingstop. We don't even have Wingstop in Canada. I know what that is. Stay woke. All right. Not bad. 17 rushes, 85 yards for Eddie Lacy so far. Instead of a 2nd and 5, let's go mesh. One of the mesh play. Demaryius Thomas, Mike Evans. Throw it away. All right, let's see what we got. Bench switch. Another easy play. Oh, there we go. Kelvin Benjamin wide open. And he falls forward. As we are on the Atlanta Falcons 40. Impressed with Cardale. I had a gut feeling he was going to be decent. I don't know what it was. And like, this is decent for a 65 overall quarterback, and the computer, the AI, has been controlling him. Not bad. Eddie Lacy's closing in on that 100-yard game. Okay. I wonder what Eddie Lacy, he's not 255 anymore, I don't think, because the Seahawks signed him. They put that clause in his contract that he has to like weigh in at a certain amount. I think that was pretty smart, all things considered. If you're signing a guy like that. Then again, I don't know why they signed him in the first place. I would have been happy with Rawls and Pro Size as my 2 runners. I think I've stated that a couple times here on the channel. Made no sense that they signed Eddie Lacy. I thought they were maybe signing to be like a center, undersized center like Jason Kelsey is in Philly. Alright, that fucking left tackle is struggling. Cordy Glenn, who's I think probably the 2nd highest overall guy on our line, is getting beat. That's 2 times. If he could even secure his block a little bit longer, we could probably take off and scramble. Oh, okay. Not good timing on that. Thought he was going to throw it in front of Mike Evans when he broke. He did not. 3rd and 10. Again, we're in field goal range. We're in scoring range, so we don't want to turn over here. Okay, Mike Evans, the beast. 1st and goal on the 6. Let's run it. Let's chew this clock down. And let's run this. Let's start the season off with a win. So one game we're going to have influence on. And maybe it's the oh my god, Eddie Lacy with the truck. And he still only gains 2 yards, 3 yards. I don't know if the C4 special is going to work. I don't think these guys are fast enough to get to the outside. Let's try power right up the middle. Power run. That's what we need to do. Even though I find the offensive line blocking and power run schemes are terrible in this year's Madden. I guess that's probably just a reflection of the O-line. But hey, we'll get in. There we go. That was not bad. Get the lead here with what's left. Just a couple minutes, couple seconds before the 2-minute warning. Hey, we did it. We did it. This is going to be open up the season with a 21-14 victory over a very good Atlanta Falcons roster. They usually do very well in the sim. Perennial Super Bowl team from the AFC. And Team Fat Ass is doing the damn work. So let's just get this first down, and then I'll let the computer take over, close this game up, and then we could do the deep sim to the playoffs and see if we can make a legit Super Bowl run here. And Eddie Lacy's putting in work. All right. All right, here we go. 24-14 victory. Clean performance all around. Ran the ball very well with Eddie Lacy. Offensive line, for the most part, outside of Cody Glenn, had decent games. Defensively, we shut down one of the most prolific offenses that you're going to face in Madden, going up against Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu. They have Jacob Tammy, who was, for some reason, very good when we played him in the recently. So I'll take that. Starting out the season with a victory. Okay, what we're gonna do here, just to see if it'll help it out, we're gonna sim to the halfway point. Fuck it. We gotta keep it honest with everything else. I'm gonna sim to the halfway point, then spend the XP on Cardale Jones because I know he's 65. But if he does well, a couple XP points, he can get up in the low 70s before the end of the season, and maybe that could be the difference. But that kind of ruins the integrity, if you will, of this series. So yeah, at this point in the video, guys, I always ask you to suggest ideas for Super Bowl or bust. I can say right now, where's my list? We're still have to do tallest, strongest, weakest, slowest, and I was kind of thinking about doing, actually, we're gonna get rid of tallest. So we did shortest. It kind of was smallest. It's a hyperbole. It's pretty much the same in terms of Madden. So this will be, this will be classified as fattest, but it's gonna be fattest / slowest because a bunch of these guys are pretty slow. So yeah, we still have strongest, weakest that'll be coming up. I was thinking maybe do a C4 special only, kind of tongue-in-cheek one. But outside of that, I really have no more ideas. Oh yeah, college teammates is another one that's coming up in terms of a serious idea. But outside of that, there is really nothing else that I have lined up. And realistically, I probably need, we'll say, buffer 5 more episode ideas. So continue to suggest those in the comment section below. No idea is too dumb. We're doing this one, right? Nothing's too dumb if you're doing this one. But yeah, back to this. I'm going to say that we're going to have like 6 wins. Between 5 and 7 wins on the season. And that's counting the first one that we got against Atlanta. I just don't think the sim's going to be too favorable with our quarterback, especially on those road games. It may whore us a little bit. We're going to week 14 here. But yeah, Super Bowl or bust. I was thinking about how I'm going to do it for the Madden 18 season. Again, this is the kind of idea, like I said, where some of these are jokey. And they can be reused. It's probably going to come near the end of the Madden season. Maybe there'll be a live stream every now and then, but it's really when, there's not much life left in Madden, and you have to kind of come up with creative ideas to stay with the content and the daily uploads. That's where Super Bowl Bust came in. That's why I did it. So at the end of this Madden 17 season, it's probably going to be a little bit until we bring it back. And we did not get into the playoffs, which is disappointing. I said between 5 and 7 wins, and we have 7 and 9. It was a close race here in the NFC South. A little disappointing. Let's take a look at the stats here. Cardale Jones finished the year 3,700 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 picks. Got sacked 52 times, which is real bad. Running the ball, Eddie Lacy, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, 510 from LeGarrette Blount. In terms of receiving, 84 catches, 886 and 4 from Demaryius Thomas, 916 and 8 from Kelvin, 1,004 from Mike Evans, 300-pound tight end Michael Williams, 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. And in terms of okay, let's just see. Was it Cody Glenn that got absolutely abused here? Linder didn't give up a sack. Richardson didn't give up a sack, which is impressive. He's like a 60-some overall. We got Kalicio Assembly didn't give up a sack. 21 sacks from Cody Glenn. Make me a little bit worried about our pink slips, where Cody Glenn is our starting left tackle. Defensive side of the ball, 131 tackles from Hightower. We got 10.5 sacks from Trent Murphy, 8.5 from Chris Baker, 6 from Pernell McPhee, 5 from Snacks. Fuck Chris Baker. We got 4 picks from Hightower, 3 from Sean Smith, 2 from Trent Murphy. Real good year from Trent Murphy. Is that a sleeper prospect right here? Maybe. 2 from Xavier Rhodes and 2 from Bradley McDougall, who I don't know why he was playing at all. But unfortunately, we fell a little bit short. Maybe the next time we do an attribute theme series, we'll get back to the playoffs like we did with the shortest players in Madden. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you've never seen me before, this is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, C4 saying peace out.